Some of you will have seen Chilli's speech to a Commissioners Board meeting the other evening. I thought I'd cut it together with the body cam footage of the arrest of Press with Rancour, who he was at the meeting with, and also there's a little bit extra at the end when we hear some of the public commenters addressing Chilli directly. Hope you enjoy it.
My name is Garrett Van, and I would like to allocate my time to my advocate.
Thank you. I will be right back with you guys, okay?
All right.
That's close enough right there, sir. Sir, that's close enough. Right there. That's close enough right there. That is close enough right there.
What do you say?
I said that's close enough. Go back to where you were standing when I first told you that's close enough. No, going back up, please. I completely understand that. Stay right there. Do not take another step forward.
What do you mean? Are you disabled, sir? You can.
Yeah, he has accommodations.
Okay.
So,
What's your
ladies
name,
and
sir?
gentlemen, my name is Chilli de Castro. I have a very famous YouTube channel called Delete Laws. I'm here specifically because of the tyrannical behavior of the prosecutor in this county. And I don't fly away. I'm from Southern California. I don't fly off, but Lauren Wickman is about to cost you guys, this whole meeting's been about money. This woman's about to cost you guys at least $50,000 because we're filing a federal civil rights lawsuit against her.
Sir, I just told you don't take another step forward.
You do not tell me what to do.
Yes, you can, because you're starting to interfere with my traffic stop.
Interference is a physical act.
I told you not to take another step forward, sir.
Interference is a physical act.
By taking
Am I
another step
physically
forward, that is a
interfering with
physical
your
step. By taking another step forward, that is interfering with it.
Because what she's done, and I have this all on video. The gentleman standing back here is named Garrett Van. He's what you call a First Amendment auditor. What he does is when you get pulled over by the police, he films you. He films what's going on because as we've seen in America, the police are attacking people, putting them in torture cuffs, dragging them off to a dungeon.
Do you understand that?
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am sure. What's that? I didn't hear what you said. Can you get that over flash out of my face, sir?
And today's jails are not like we saw when we were kids on TV. I'm a Gen Xer, I'm almost 50. A lot of you remember, the missus would bring you cobbler inside of the jail. No, it's a total dungeon where they treat you horrifically bad. Lauren Wickman, what she has done is she's colluded with the Tardif family. Todd Tardif, Cole Tardif, and sister Paige Tardif. Now, we FOIA'd Paige Tardif's emails, and what you're going to find is it's deprivation of rights 242 and 243. What should happen is Lauren Wickman, along with Cole Tardif, Todd Tardif, and Paige Tardif, should be prosecuted under U.S. Code 18 because this is deprivation of rights under the color of law.
Sir, I told you to take a step back up there. Do you understand that order? Sir, do you understand that? Sir, I told you to take a step back up there. Do you understand that order? No, not yet. Sir, do you understand the order where I told you to stop up there?
What gives you the right to bend the rules?
What's that?
What gives you the right to bend
Once you
the
start interfering in my traffic stop, then I have the right to give you an order.
Interference is a physical act.
I told you to stop right up there.
Interference is a physical act.
I told you to stop up there.
The most important thing you guys have to remember, I'm going to list all the videos, I'm going to put them all on my channel so you can see them. But the most important thing you guys have to understand is this is a malicious prosecution. From the 2022 case of Thompson versus Clark, when a prosecutor maliciously targets somebody wrongly, then that's a malicious prosecution, and that's what we'll be filing the federal civil rights lawsuit under. I have a lawyer up here in Michigan who's going to help me file that lawsuit. I'm an advocate, I'm a journalist, I'm a constitutional law scholar.
How am I interfering?
I told you to stop up there.
I don't care what you told me. I asked
That
you
is a
how.
lawful order, sir.
How is it a lawful order?
Because you're interfering with this traffic stop.
How am I interfering?
You're taking my,
Interference is a
you
physical
are
act.
taking my attention away from them,
I am
which are
allowed to take
lawfully
your attention
detained.
away from any
No, you
part.
do not.
Oh, yes.
No, you do not.
Yes.
Sir,
There's
you do
court
not
law.
go back up there where I told you to stop. You will be arrested for obstructing.
Yeah, I'll give you one step.
No, back to where I told you, sir.
Now, here is Garrett Vanet's entire crime. You see what he's doing right there? That's his entire crime. There's no weeping babe, there's no damaged party, there's no one out of money, there's nobody hurt, nobody injured. Cole Tardif targeted him. Let me give you the rundown. So in 2021, in June, Garrett Vanette was pulled over for avoiding a car accident. He went around a median, and the cop pulled him over and gave him a 12-point ticket. It went to court, he lost. Garrett won the case. He got a 4-point ticket, and the judge was annoyed with the cop because the cop was being what I call a JBTP.
Sir, if you do not go back up there, you will be arrested for obstructing. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. No, 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 that is not where I told you, sir. Right up there. Right up there. Sir, where I told you.
You did not tell me where.
Sir, this is your last warning. You will be arrested for obstructing.
Thank you.
Okay, just trying to be respectful while we have a public meeting here. I don't have any respect for police. I've done this for 20 years, and what I've seen time and time again is that most cops treat people totally unjustly, totally unfairly, and it's your kids, and it's my kids, and it's our friends and family that these cops are hurting with those torture cuffs. So I have 3 more minutes after this because I'm going to go next, so I'm just speaking for him right now. So on June in 2021, he gets a 12-point ticket by Quaylen. His name's Quaylen from Delta County Sheriff's Office. So after June, on July 4th, they literally break into Garrett's house and they tow his cars away on Main Street. No ticket, no nothing. They just towed his cars away. One of the cars they towed to a parking lot right around the corner. The other one they put in the impound lot. No ticket.
Go stand up by your vehicle.
It's a physical act.
Sir, go stand up by your vehicle.
You do not tell me where to record.
Sir, you are interfering with my traffic
You
stop,
understand
therefore
that?
you obstructing. I'm giving you a lawful order to go up to your vehicle. This is your last warning before you're obstructed. Before you're arrested for obstructing.
Okay, so under threat of arrest.
Sir, I already explained
Under
it to
threat
you.
of arrest, right? You just
That is
said
the
you're gonna
consequence.
arrest me
That is the consequence of your actions.
of my action.
Yes, sir.
So if I do not comply with you telling me to step back, you are going to arrest me for obstruction.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody here have your car towed without a ticket before? I flew here from Southern California because there's videos of these things. This isn't something I'm making up. I can prove it. You can watch it on my channel called Delete Laws on YouTube. So then Garrett, after that, after July 4th of 2021, begins to audit police as he's seen me do, as he's seen thousands of people around the country do. Then in July 11th of 2022, outside of his work, he's working at UPHP, the doctor's park, John Lemire stalks him. He stalks him and he follows him. And he said, because Garrett looks at him and he gives him what we call the bird. I'll refrain, I'll just show you the action of what he gave him. And then he stalks him, he goes up to him and says, give me some ID. As you know, you have a Fourth Amendment right from unreasonable searches and seizures. And Garrett says, I'm not going to give you the ID. I see the video, I have a huge channel, I cover it, it goes viral. Millions of people watch it.
Do you understand that?
I don't. No,
What's
I
that?
don't.
What don't you understand about it?
Where you get off saying I'm obstructing?
I don't get off anyway, sir. I'm doing my duty right now. Sir, return to your vehicle.
Obstruction is a physical.
Sir, return to your vehicle.
Are you aware of what prior restraint means?
What's that?
Prior restraint.
Lauren Wickman's embarrassed. So is Todd Tardif. Now, what happens after that? July 13th, he audits more cops. 14th, he audits more cops. Goes to the Michigan State Police Department. July 15th, tries to get a complaint form. Can't get one from Janice. August 10th, Todd Tardif, Cole Tardif's dad. He audits him and films him. Todd Tardif doesn't like it. Then, on September 8th, he sees the coppers. He gives them the bird again. This guy's named Grubel. And then that video, again, goes viral. So what does Lauren Wickman do? Lauren Wickman then colludes with the Tardif family to charge him with a felony. They charge him with a felony because the very next day, on November 28th, I'm sorry, a couple months later, Cole Tardif arrests him for doing exactly what he's doing right now. That's his felony crime. There it is. This is his felony crime.
I don't understand the question.
Do you know what prior restraint is?
I don't understand the question.
So no, you do not?
Do you understand my orders that I'm giving you right now?
Your orders.
Stay right there, sir. Do not come another step forward or you'll be arrested for obstructing. I apologize. Oh, wait, you took another step forward, sir. Therefore, you're under arrest right now for obstructing. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back, sir.
How am I obstructing?
That's why I came here from Southern California. You can't charge a man with a felony looking at a year in prison for holding a camera. You want to charge him with disorderly or something, you know, I get it, you know what I'm saying? If he's in the way, okay, I'm agreeable, but I'm not agreeable with a felon. Lauren Wickman is going to cost all of you guys thousands of dollars because I have a very famous saying that everybody knows I say, we don't stop. And I will never stop. This woman is costing your people, and she's, the word we use is tyrant. You cannot charge someone with a felony for holding a camera. So then we're getting Paige Tardif works as an assistant for Lauren Wickman. Paige Tardif is Cole Tardif's sister.
Put your hands behind your back, sir.
I'm not resisting.
Do not reach for anything. Put your other hand behind your back. You're under arrest right now for obstructing. We'll get your license in a second, sir. Cuff him.
You are aware that obstruction is a physical act, right?
You took another step forward, sir. That is physical.
No, obstruction is a physical act. You do not tell me where to stand while I'm filming. I have every right to film you.
It is an issue when you interfere with my traffic stop, sir.
I want to speak to the supervisor.
Okay.
Get his balls closer together.
There's his crime. You're looking at it, folks. Do you want me to file a lawsuit against this county? We have to pay $50,000 to start to defend it. And what I do, specifically when I work with attorneys, we file motion after motion. Each motion costs between $400 and $1,200. Lauren Wickman, anybody who runs against her, I will promote on my channel and I will support. This cannot stand. And the commissioners, you guys should end this prosecution.
State your name, please.
My name is Chilli DeCastro. The name of my channel is Delete Laws with a Z. Delete Laws with
I'm
a
going to
Z.
allow your 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay.
The chair had made a mistake here. He thought he'd only given Chilli the first 3 minutes, but he'd actually given Chilli 6 minutes, and the audience weren't happy with him giving him further time.
No, I think that was both of my 3 minutes. I think that was both of my 3 minutes. I do
All right,
thank you.
order. Stop. I apologize. That was my mistake. Stop. All right, I've made a mistake. I accept that.
I mean, she's a tyrant.
All right, thank you, sir, very much.
It's that simple.
Resistance?
No, I'm fit.
I'm not
Keep
resisting.
that hand right there.
But you guys are both aware that obstruction is a physical act.
You took another
I would
step
have to
forward,
be
sir. That is physical.
Physically obstructing you. I can take your attention away from you. I'm allowed to be here
right, shine a
because
light
I'm
on
a
it.
free citizen.
You're right. You are free, sir, but now you're being arrested.
For what?
I already told you, obstructing.
And how am I obstructing?
Took my attention away from the traffic stop. You also disobeyed a lawful order.
How is taking your attention?
Do you have their licenses?
Obstruction. How is it obstruction?
Are they clear?
Couldn't get a return on the vehicle.
Okay.
You're both state boards, right?
All right, let's go, sir.
It'd be a good law.
I apologize about that, folks. We'll get your license back to you in a second, okay? Time, Chilli, 49. Warning, custody obstructed. Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me or stick me, sir?
I have a pocket knife right there. And
Okay.
I am still requesting your supervisor
He's not coming to this,
before
sir.
you make a mistake.
I'm not making a mistake.
I thought I'd intersperse Chilli's speech with the body cam from the evening that he got arrested at the traffic stop. But a little while later in the meeting, a little old lady stood up.
Hello, good evening. I think some of you probably remember me. I'm Judy Adamini. And I would like to address the gentleman that stood up here and spoke about police officers.
Chilli DeCastro.
You call when you need help. Who,
No,
How
we
dare
need to
you.
maintain. Stop.
how dare you?
Ms. Adamini, please, I'll try to deal with the crowd, please. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
right,
You
please,
won't
sir, don't.
intimidate me, honey.
It's a shame there wasn't a camera on Chilli's face at that point in time. Fancy him receiving, "You don't intimidate me, honey."
Please don't interact.
I have a son who had served the public so honorably as a police officer. And I was just sickened to hear everyone painted with the same brush. Yes, there are some that are awful, and I'm really sorry for the experience that your friend had. That shouldn't have happened. But think about this, and think about this long and hard. Who do you call when you need help?
She gave you the benefit of the doubt that you told the truth, Chilli.
Who do you call when you need help? And I really resent the fact, sitting here and knowing the experiences that my son had and how many people he helped and the lives that he saved, putting his own in jeopardy. And please, think long and hard before you group everyone in the same category. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
There was obviously a little interaction between the woman and Chilli at this point, but it's off camera.
Please. Ma'am, please have a seat. Sir, can you please have a seat? Thank you. General. Dave, have a seat, please. Guys, if I have to recess the meeting, please be seated. Please be seated. Folks, I will have to recess the meeting if you can't. Nobody is right now. All right.
Then a couple of speakers later, this gentleman approached the podium. I think he's the little old lady's son.
Hey, good evening.
Thank you, sir.
He didn't address Chilli during the first 3 minutes of his speech, but let's just listen to this little bit.
If Keith's not going to talk, can I have an additional 3 minutes as well?
No,
We gave this gentleman 6 minutes, so that would seem fair to me.
He did seem to get the extra time, and we didn't have to wait long.
If anybody wants to talk smack to my mom, I prefer they just talk to me directly. I find that irritating and irresponsible, immature, and just somebody trying to go to response. So my mother was right. You can't classify everybody in the same group. You know, what does that get you? We're all here. I got a few minutes. I'd love to tell a quote, and since decorum seems to be out the window, you know, I know Mr. Barron's big on quotes, so I thought this might be good for him. It comes from one of my favorite TV characters, the United States Deputy Marshal Raylan Givens. Kind of goes like this. You ever notice how you run into I'm just going to say it, an asshole in the morning? You run into one. You run into one morning, noon, and night. You might be that person. Good day.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, let's come to order, please.
Now, as luck would have it, there was a TV camera there, and they showed a bit of Chilli in their report. And as you can see, mother and son weren't very happy with him. You don't intimidate me, honey.
And at tonight's Delta County Board meeting, gavel banging and calls to order punctuated the final public comment. Board Chair David Moyle says he followed the board's new rules of decorum tonight. He threatened to recess the meeting when several audience members confronted each other. Moyle also warned several audience members during the commissioner comment period.
I hope you enjoyed that. That was Press with Rancor with Chilli there, and obviously he didn't go down too well with some of the public members who live in Wisconsin. Thanks for watching.